What's up, guys? You're tuning into another episode of the TJJ Show, and as long as you're in my presence, you'll be guided and protected at all times. I'm coming through with another video on this Wednesday evening, and I'm here to exploit the narcs. This is a number one thing right here that threatens a narcissist. And that is, can you guys guess? I'm just going to give you guys like 5 seconds right here, just to take a quick guess to see if you guys are right. The number one thing that threatens a narcissist is your desire to grow as a person. Your desire to get better, to level up, to achieve, to go to higher heights, threatens them more than anything. Why does it do this? Because narcissists live out of ego. They are fear driven, they are ego driven. Now everybody in the world can have some fear. And fear can drive you, but like, this is at a different level. They are ego driven and they fear other people that are getting ahead of them. If you are doing better than them, they will say some sick shit either behind your back or to your face. It's not often they'll say it to your face, but some will. I know whenever I was coming up in my fitness journey, when I started making some serious progress, guys. I mean, my physique was looking top notch, and there's a lot of people going behind my back saying I was doing steroids, I was doing this, I was doing that. Anything these narcissist motherfuckers could say to diminish all the work I done. Clearly I was not on steroids. Clearly I never did steroids in my life, nor will I ever. Is it healthy to do steroids? No, it is not. I'm all about health. That's like the number one thing I would never do. I'd rather do hard drugs than do steroids. If we're talking about doing these things like one time, I would rather do a hard drugs than do steroids. Because when you do steroids, apparently it kills something in your body that you can never get back. And I would never do that. I'd be tripped out to do them. I fear doing steroids. I would never do them. That's crossed off my list. And I'm against them for myself, but for other people that want to use them, maybe in a competition or to make money, go for it. That doesn't bother me. I understand it. But for me, no. I'm against it in my own right. The shit they do is ridiculous. And this is because you are a threat to them. You leveling up as a person threatens them. It smashes the shit out of their ego, diminishes it. Because they see more clearly of who they really are when you were leveling up and you were leaving them behind. They're seeing more of who they really are. They don't want to think about who they really are because they want to live in their ego space. They will hate you, and I mean hate, like intense hate, if you level up far past they do in a bunch of areas. It could be any area in life. Whatever you do that's better than them, they absolutely hate it. If you're better looking, they hate it. If you can get better females, or if you're a girl and you can get better males, they'll hate this. There's a bunch of other things too. If you make more money, they will hate this. They're in a competition with you. They are not your friend. And they'll pose to be your friend. But they're not your friend. And they never were. Because they are secretly in a competition with you. True friends are not in secret competitions with each other. True friends want to see the best for each other. If you're doing better, I'm happy for you. If I'm doing better, you should be happy for me. We should be happy for each other's happiness. Progress equals happiness. But it's not like that with them. They hate this. And they hate you for being happier because they're not getting happier. Whatever they can't have, they hate. Whatever it is that you are doing better than them, they'll probably make up a lie about it because they can't handle the truth. That's how fragile their egos really are. And it's sick. I've seen this shit my whole life. And it used to get to me a lot. It used to a lot. I wanted to kill these motherfuckers. Like literally kill them. Because they would make other people believe this about me. And that bothered the shit out of me, but I know now that all my work up to this point has solidified myself. I no longer gotta talk. I don't gotta defend myself. Because my work speaks for itself and people know exactly who the fuck I am. They know all this dirt and nonsense is not true. And they see these people for what they really are. And you know what? For the dumbasses that want to believe that shit, they can go ahead and do that. I can't control that. I can't control that, and if any of you guys have to go through this shit, don't worry about it. Because there's nothing we can do anyway. We don't even know who knows about this shit. There's people right now, I guarantee you, in this world, and especially where I come from, believe shit about me right now that's not even true. Guaranteed. To this day, there's still shit flying around about me. There's nothing I can do about it. My work is going to speak for itself. It does to this day, and it's most definitely going to in the future. Plain and simple. I'm not worried. And these fucking muskrats, these poor excuses of human beings, is going to get what they deserve. They're going to get a swift kick in the fucking face. And it's good for them, you know? I still don't even wish them bad. Everybody should rise up. Even these people. The better they do, the less they abuse us. Honestly. The worse they do, the more they're going to abuse us. They're so far down, they're throwing rocks at us. They're throwing dirt on our name. All these motherfuckers do this. And there's a lot of narc girls too where I come from that do shit like this. There's a lot of narc girls where I come from that hate on me. You know? Some of the good looking ones too. Nothing I can do. They're gonna hate because they can't appreciate greatness. And I don't know what the hell just happened to this speaker, but it just skipped a beat. But anyway, you guys get the point about this. They want to throw dirt on our name, go for it. There's nothing we can do, and we're not going to hear about it. Anything that involves us being better than them, quote unquote, being better than them, is what they hate, is what they're going to despise us for. And it's all in their own head. The competition is all in their own head. They actually believe that we are in a competition with them just because we're making such good progress in our own lives. They think we are better than them. We don't think this way. We don't give a damn. We're not worried about what the next man's doing. We could care less. What we're focused on is upping our lives. What do you want us to do? You know? What do you want us to do? Sit down and curl up in a corner? Absolutely not. And if you think that, try to put us people and us empaths And all of us who are making progress in life try and back us into a corner, because you're gonna see what's gonna happen when you back an animal into a corner. You're gonna see something you never seen before. Let's just say that. None of these people will say shit to my face, and even if they do, they and this was in the past. They try to disguise. They try to disguise their words to make it come out like it's harmless. But you can see the hate behind what they're actually doing. They're trying to hide little insults and things that they're saying and doing. And even if you call them out, then now they're all defensive. Now they're like, oh, I'm just joking, man, calm down. Can you take a joke? It's not a fucking joke, pal. It's not a fucking joke. And I know what you just did. And I can see right through you, because you're a fake fuck. That's how it goes. Because these people ain't fucking real. It's going to be nothing more than a blessing to get to a point where we never, ever, ever have to deal with any of these people ever again. And I'm at a solid point right now where that's happening. And I couldn't be happier because of it. The less narcs I see, the happier I am. I don't want to know what's going on in this world. I'm not a worldly thinker at all. I don't care. I don't care about what this society is all about today. I don't care about all the chit chat that's going on, because that's what people do. People get in groups and they fucking talk shit. That's all people do. They're not focused on themselves because they're too weak. They can't spend time by themselves and put in that work that needs to be done to get themselves to where they need to be, because they're too busy in groups. You know? That's what people do. They don't understand that if you want to get to certain places in life, which they do, everybody does, you have to go off by yourself for a while and put in work. It's what you have to do. When you're in school, when I'm in high school, what do people do? They're all in groups. Nothing changes. What's after high school? People are all still in groups, doing dumb shit. Shit that don't matter. Shit that serves them no purpose. And alright, you know what? You can go and have fun once in a while, but it's not all the time. You know? You should be able to focus on yourself the majority of the time and get your shit done, what needs to be done. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what to work towards, you're not trying hard enough in life. You're not doing enough. You're not going out there and trying enough things. Plain and simple. What did I do my whole young years? All my young years, right after high school, I was traveling around Canada, trying different shit. Made a lot of money, spent a lot of money, trying a whole bunch of shit that didn't even work out. And I'm on a good track today. And that's after all this bullshit that I had to go through and encounter, so much pain from my past. And it led me right here. It led me doing other things that I do outside of YouTube today. I couldn't be happier because of it, and I can see other things happening also in the future that I don't even know about yet. I'd say for sure. I ain't done yet. I ain't done growing yet. I ain't done teaching yet. Nothing. We're going to keep evolving as human beings. I might be young, but I lived a lot of life. I did a lot of things. I'm on a different level than anybody from where I come from can even comprehend. And I'm not saying this to be cocky or brag or any of this. I really am. I'm on a different level. And it's because of how I spent my years, how I spent my time. And it's all about what I did and what I didn't do. Both of these things matter. Because you can be doing the right things, but you can also be fucking up. And if you're fucking up too much, it's going to fuck up the good things that you're doing. You have to have a structured life. I don't even like talking to a lot of people where I come from. There's not a whole lot of people I follow where I come from. Not too many. And if I follow people where I come from, they can consider themselves lucky because I don't follow too many people around here. I don't want to know what any of these clowns are doing. Don't care. Because that's what they are, they're clowns. It's narc. I come from Prince Edward Island, it's more like Narc Island. It's what it's like here. Everybody knows each other, it's toxic. You start making progress, everyone's shitting on that person that's making progress. That's what it's like. One person starts making noise, everyone's jumping on that guy's back or girl's back. You got a target on your back if you're doing well for yourself where I come from. You got a target on your back, you get a lot of hate, and there's nothing fun about it. But it is what it is. We stay strong, we stay solid in our frame, and we continue on with life. And that's the rant for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So understand, guys, that the number one thing that these motherfuckers are gonna hate you for is the progress you make. Is your desire to grow as a person. Peace.